Welcome to another exciting episode of Uplifting Interviews with Total Strangers. We got Alp here, and he is another Caltech scientist, my third. I love these scientists. He's a researcher, and you won't believe what he's doing. Well, first, before we tell you what he's doing, what he did last weekend was he visited his girlfriend in New Orleans. How cool is that? And she's what did you say she was?
Yeah, she's a professor there.
A professor?
Now. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's going to be you're going to have some smart kids. So tell us what you're doing at Caltech. This is amazing.
Yeah, I moved to Caltech about a year ago, and I'm looking at new ways for making computers. And the thing we're investigating is try to look at quantum mechanical systems. So these are usually objects that operate at the atomic level, and see if quantum mechanics has properties that might allow us to make faster computers. So a lot of this research involves trying to work with either single atoms. So you isolate a single atom, you control its state. So you try to store some information on the state of the electrons that are orbiting around the atom. You shine some laser fields to make these electrons rotate and so on. And then you'll store some information there, and then you read it out afterwards, again using some laser fields. So this is what I do during the day.
So obviously electron microscopes, all very expensive equipment.
Oh yes, these are expensive toys that we.
What's like the price tag of some of these things?
Well, it depends on how you count. If I count everything that's involved in all stages of making these experiments, it's like $5 million or so.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I would say.
That's not too bad.
But a lot of these are shared facilities.
Right.
So I use a tool, for instance, to make the devices, but there's 50 other research groups who are sharing that tool.
Okay.
If I only count the things that I'm using.
So you're working with atoms. Right. Now, what happens if you accidentally break one? Isn't that a nuclear reaction?
It's hard to break one. Yeah, they're very stable.
Wait a minute. That's what a nuclear bomb is. It's splitting the atom.
Yeah. So we don't.
You get a hammer and hit one of those fuckers, Come on. It's dangerous.
You need a pretty big hammer.
Pretty big hammer?
Yeah. So we don't have that big of a hammer.
Oh, that's good. They won't let you use the big hammer, right?
No. Yeah. So, like nuclear energy, for instance, comes from the dynamics that happen at the core, at the nucleus of the atom.
Okay.
Whereas what we're doing here, we're just changing the state of the electrons that are orbiting.
Okay.
It's kind of like, you can think of it like the sun is the nucleus,
right? And
then the planets, like the Earth, is the electrons orbiting around it.
Okay.
We're just kind of pushing the Earth's movement a little bit, so we're just doing very gentle excitations on the atoms. So it's not gonna cause.
And how long have you been doing this for?
I've been doing this for 7 years now, total.
7 years.
Yeah.
And you're getting someplace with it?
I'd like to think so. So yeah, I can give you some numbers. It's kind of funny when you put it in. I don't know. I'll be curious to hear what you think. So, we store some information in these atoms. When I started my PhD, these atoms forgot, what information we stored.
Okay.
In 100 nanoseconds, that's about 1 in 10 millionth of a second.
Okay.
So they were really had bad memories. So now they can remember it for about 10 milliseconds, which is only 1/100th of a second.
Wow. But they remember it.
But now they can remember it for a little longer. So that's how far we've gotten, and we need to bring this up to seconds, minutes, hour.
Right.
This is academic research, so anything for this to turn into a useful product would take decades. Decade if you're optimistic.
Wow.
Yeah.
And someone thought of this and said, you know what we got to do? We got to take the atom and make it a computer. Is that what they said?
Right. Yeah, people said this in the 80s. They were like, why not? Like, we should.
Because, you know, obviously, well, I'm told a lot of the technology we have is reverse engineered because we just did such a huge leap of technology in a short time.
I don't know if it's mostly reverse engineered. It's for instance, Intel, when they're developing the new set of chips that goes into your computers
Right.
or your cell phones, each generation that results in an improvement is billions of dollars of new technology development.
Right.
Each generation. So what they've been doing is making these building blocks, these transistors, more and more efficient and smaller. And the motivation that led to some physicists suggesting that why don't we kind of see what the ultimate limit is. So
right.
They started with
because you can't get smaller than that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
the smallest computer.
That's the smallest thing you can make. And the companies, they've started with, you know, structures consisting of billions of atoms, and then they've been like shrinking it by a factor of 2 or so every other year. But eventually they're getting to really small scales now. Now the structures they're making are down to tens of thousands of atoms. So they are coming to that limit. So what the physicists wanted to see was, okay, you know, this technology is pushing it really hard
right.
into this extreme regime. We might as well start looking into what happens in this fundamental limit, whether there are any roadblocks, whether maybe we'll learn that, okay, that's impossible. You know, there's really
right.
hard stuff happening
right.
at that really tiny scales.
Well, I have a friend who's a quantum physicist.
Right.
And he can actually text you, send by text, something that if you put on your phone as wallpaper, will eliminate the EMPs, electromagnetic pulses that your phone has.
Okay.
Reduces them.
Okay.
As a text, as wallpaper, and he also has another hologram where it will. I had my heat gun out on a building. The building showed 86 degrees, and he put the hologram on the glass 2 feet away, and it reduced the temperature of the building instantly by a couple degrees.
Okay. Okay.
So he's got these technologies that are amazing, and to prove the EMP technology, I took a phone that had the wallpaper on and a meter, EMP reader, right? Is EMF or EMF, electromagnetic frequencies?
Yeah.
That gives you the cancer from the phone, EMF.
Radiation. That's
Right, the radiation.
Radiation.
And the meter was going 0 because the wallpaper was on. And then live, with the camera rolling, live, we removed the wallpaper and it went beep, 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 beep,
So what's
beep.
this wallpaper? Is it?
It's just a hologram.
Hologram.
It's just an image that's been programmed with quantum physics.
Okay.
And then we put the hologram back on as wallpaper and it went away. Live. With my video camera, the phone, and the radiation reader.
Okay.
And then one time we had another hologram, and we heated up a frying pan, and he threw the hologram onto the hot black cast iron frying pan, and it reduced it by 100 degrees instantly.
Okay, so you measured.
And I had a heat gun, yeah. I had a heat gun on it.
This laser.
Yeah, I have a yacht, and I had this gun that measures heat with a laser,
Okay.
heat gun, whatever you want to call it. Very accurate.
Okay.
And I've seen it from my own eyes. And then he put some other holograms on a diesel truck that was polluting, and he drove it across country, and it didn't have any didn't put out any pollutants. A hologram on a gas tank on the outside of the gun. Quantum physics, I don't know. I mean, I've seen it work. I've seen testimonials, and it's amazing stuff. Better gas mileage just by putting a hologram on your car.
So what's this hologram? What does this look like?
It could look like anything, in a three-dimensional world. The image isn't what's important. It's that he's programmed the hologram to retain the quantum mechanics. It's not the image that's important. It's what's inside the image. Because the hologram is three-dimensional. and it can hold information, and it holds the quantum physics, quantum mechanics rather. It's above my pay grade as what you're doing, as what the other guy doing at Caltech is. He was just published in Nature magazine, Pete or something I think it was. I mean, you guys are in the same school. You should know each other. Artificial intelligence by DNA in a test tube. It's the only one in the world doing it. But I love smart people. And thank you for participating in this interview.
Thanks so much. This has been fun.
And see you in 30 years when you got it down.
I hope we'll have something to deliver by then.
I mean, this is going to be, you're not going to stop this, you're going to keep doing it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And every day is going to be a little bit interesting, huh? Yeah. Can you invite me over to see this shit?
Oh, sure.
Really?
Yeah. If it's working.
Well, no, I didn't want to look through an electro.
See me on TV.
I want to see an atom. I want to look at an atom through electromagnetic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can I come over and look at an atom? Can you get me in?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'm going to Caltech. Let's do it. The world needs to know about the atoms that are going to be your new memory chip, implanted in your head. I'm sure. Alf, very nice. Everybody, if you like what you're seeing, text. No, don't text. Don't text while driving. Like, subscribe, share, and if at 2 p.m., if you want to call me, I have a call-in show, 714-316-9829. We'll talk about anything, but I prefer to talk about extraterrestrials and quantum mechanics.
All right.
See you guys.